G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and episode 6 of our Voxel Tycoon series, The Great Gunbarrel Highway. Yeah, Australian-based series, and I sounded particularly Australian just then. But yes, this highway here is the Great Gunbarrel Highway, heading across these lovely big sort of wide open valleys, as you'll find in kind of the hinterlands of Australia, up and down the eastern coast. Australia's food bowl. There's remarkable lakes and everything, and these kind of remind us of these sort of floodplains and sweeping valleys, but not steep valleys, but low valleys. Yes, this is going to be episode 6, and I believe we're paused because the train was halfway in the station. I thought, what is happening? So let's unpause it and we'll have a bit of a look around. But episode 6, we're really going to be swinging into it. This episode, I've been waiting to record this episode. I like the hills as well. I don't normally play with the hills, but look at the hills. You go up and you go across, and this little factory over the top of the hill. I love that. It's all looking quite good. But we've actually been trying to get over a bit of a hump here in Voxel Tycoon in this series. So I mentioned it in the last series. All these tower blocks are looking great as well in this city. Just put the city UI on. Someone's gone bankrupt. Yeah, who is that? Someone went bankrupt. That's fine. Yes, so episode 6, what we're going to be doing is we actually need to, just to recap, we need to get the second level garage because I want to make bigger trucks and better everything, and I need a second level garage. Now, to do that, we are going to need to unlock that. And if I go into here and I have a look here, I'm going to need to unlock, I believe, roads 2, and that will get me a level 2 garage. So to do that, we need stone, and to get stone, just to recap, all of the surrounding areas. So you're getting 3 types of natural products in your starting maps: iron ore, you're getting wood, and you're getting coal. And of course, you need the other 3 standard ones, non-modded. The other 3, which will be sand, stone, and copper, and that'll get you through to the end of the game. And in this series, we've got dairy and we've got kaolinite as well. But the problem is stone. The only type of stone is this one over here, and normally stone would be in a surrounding map. So there's a slight error with this map. If the game was in full release, you wouldn't find this sort of map, and if you did, I think the devs wouldn't have meant that to be the case. But there's nothing around. There's no stone in any surrounding areas, and that is just too difficult. So I have to unlock a second unit just to get to that, and these are quite expensive. So this episode, we're going to be unlocking this one here, because my choice to get through to the stone would be more iron ore or copper, and we're going to take the copper. So we're going to unlock this one, and we're going to unlock this one. It'll be copper and it'll be stone, and then we can start getting stone in. So I'm going to get you to jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you here in just a sec. Okay, let's go and unlock these first. I'm going to keep the game playing just as I paused it, and I want to unlock here. So let's unlock this region. I think you can unlock. Can you unlock that region? Yeah, you can unlock them independently anyway. But what we'll do here, if I do stone there, I can't go underneath, can I? With a tunnel? No, I don't believe I can. Imagine that. Imagine if I could get that. That'd be quite cool. Well, we want to unlock the stone anyway, so let's do that. So we'll do the stone. So this will be Ravensthorpe region, and we will see how that goes. The Ravensthorpe region is now unlocking. We spent all the money. I really had to save up that money to get it all kind of going. Yeah, let's see. I mean, you can't get underneath, can you? No, I think we just look. We wouldn't want to do that. It'd be quite ugly anyway. So let's do what we'd planned to do. I'm gonna have to borrow all the rest as well. So I did build my loans down, and to unlock this one, yep, copper. Make sure we get the right one. And so that's 2 regions unlocked in this one episode. And this is why there's been a bit of a gap between episodes 5 and 6, because I've had to tinker. I haven't been letting the game play because I don't believe in that. That's not how the game should be played. But what I've had to do is tinker. Oh, it's nice and flat, lovely. Had to tinker with all of the different types of things we were delivering, and that was all quite good. So I want to get stone going in now. What I'm thinking to get the stone in, I need to get stone into here. So if I just, let's start from the very start here and just go to the research, and we'll queue up roads 2. And it's this, and I need cut stone. Yep, so I'm going to start that research, and I'm going to go to cut stone here as well. And on both of these, it'll be roads 2, so that'd be lovely. And I need to turn these guys on, I believe, as well. Yeah, because I turn them off just to save a bit of money. I think I was saving some money. I think if you turn them off, you're saving a little bit of money there on the building sort of costs. So I've got some rail infrastructure here. Now it's only single tracks, but what I'm planning to do is branch it off at this point. Now it's on this grade, so I'm thinking of just branching it here, and I'm going to put another dual one of these over the top. It's going to cost me a fortune. We might even start at this episode, but I'm just going to see how I go for all the money side of things. So if I come across here, let me branch it. So I don't know if I can. I think what I want to do before I branch, yeah, I need to be on some regular. So I think what we need to do is come up to this level and just yeah, let's do this. Let's grab some terraforming, flatten, and let's just terraform up to this level a little bit to get ourselves a nice little no, not like that. Yeah, nice little break. Okay, we'll do that. We'll just do that as well, just to make it nice. Okay, good. And then you can see here that I would need to come across to the next level up here. So if we have a look here, here's the very base level there. So we're 2 up from that. Okay, now if we're 2 up, what I'm thinking is, first of all, I actually want to get this second unit in there, but let me just see if I can put exactly where this guy's going to go. I need to do, say, this rail, and that's where it's going to be, and I just want to start it off basically and say, right, it's going to be here. This is the distance of where it's going to be. So if I do this, and I want to come straight off there, I want a nice straight area here. So if I do that to, say, there, and I think what we want to do here is bring this out. Let's bring this all the way out to where it is. Sorry, I'll try and make a little bit more sense as we go. So I want to bring this guy all the way out to, say, here. Yeah, and just do like a launch off, and we'll see about this. I'm trying to just build for the future as well. So if I grab my rail, what I should be able to do now is come across, and okay, we need to come out to here and just say, right, this is where it needs to be. And so it would be there. And I don't want to rebuild the bridges, so I need these guys to be. In fact, I'm going to just play safe here and come all the way to the edge with this. I want to come all the way to here, and then you've got your drop off of 2, which is what it is over there. Drop off of 2, and you get these lovely ones, and we'll try and get the same one going there. So drop off of 2, and if I put my second bit of rail infrastructure, because I'm going to double track it for future reference, I want to be to there as well. So that's how that's going to be, and I want to be just a little bit clever here, and I want to take off with terraforming. I want to drop this and drop. Oops, sorry, not that. I don't want to drop that. I want to, yeah, I want to always use the flatten tool. I seem to be fine with it. So if I want to do that, and I want to just take off, please, this bit. Yeah, nice. Okay. So let me start off with double bits and just make it nice. Yeah. Okay. And so that's 2 up. Yeah. Now 2 up means the next bit is going to be up here. So we want to get across to this area. So what I'd like to do is just cut the terraforming back a little bit and just get a nice big bridge across here. So this is where it's going to be, which means I need to get this to, yeah, it's right there. So if I flatten, sorry, where is it? Looking to see this. So it's here. It's this thick line. It's right here at this thick line here. So if I go to terraforming and I level it, I haven't got the grid lines. Okay, so I'm there, and yes, I'm here. Yeah, and I want to come to this one, and I think I'm 4 across. I think I'm 4. Okay, 4 is, yeah, is it 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm 4 across, so that's nice. And then I can terraform this guy up. So this will be my level of where I want to be. So 4 here and 4 there. Okay, and I'll put one in just there just to help. And this is now my new level of where I'm going to be getting to. So essentially I want my bridge to come to, and I'm hoping this will have lined up just now. I want my bridge to be here. Yep, and here. Yeah, and they should line up with that. So my bridge should be able to do that in a double span. Now, I only want to do a single span to start with, but I want to copy this sort of type. So first thing I'll do is I'll come in, I'll grab this, and I want to go B for bridge. Okay, and I want to knock this down to 0, right? That gives me the bridge at the right height. And then I want to change the type of bridge to, well, I'm on an arc bridge there, and then I'm on this one, which is, I don't mind that bridge. Actually, I'm thinking of using this because it's a little bit different. I don't mind that at all, especially with 2 of them. It's very industrial looking. Do we like that? We come back to that. And then we do this one, which is the one I need because that matches that guy over there. Yeah, so this is probably the better one. And then it'll put one of these stubborn bits on because of the length. So if I can just get this guy a bit longer, then I can fix that. Okay, if I do, it's E here, and I want to just hold down the shift key and get rid of, say, 2. Yeah, and then just get myself, let me get terraforming. And this is how you can kind of get these guys a little bit neat. If I get this and I knock him back 1, yeah, and I get my bridge, and I go back to here. The settings are back again, so we do this, we go B, we go down. Yep, and now it is the same type of bridge, but I just need to get 1 more. So I go terraforming, and I knock it back 1 more. Okay, this is good. Sorry, I realize I've got the camera on today as well, and I need to be not looking. Well, I can't actually. I haven't got a second monitor here in this setup. I'm in the lounge room, and yeah, you can't sort of see what it is. So sorry if you're getting the very, me looking down like that. So we go B, B. We drop down to 0. I wish you would remember those. And now that arch goes all the way to the end, which is lovely. You see that? So that actually works quite nicely. So I'm going to hit that and do it. Yeah, nice. So that is great. So we could do this all with single train tracks at the moment and just divert this train off. But I'm going to want double lines, but that is fine. Now, what I want to do here is just bend this train line around here. So if I might be able to do this. If I could bring him around and just say, right, you're going to be going on this orientation. You're on the left. So I could do this with all the low bits. He'll just stay down. Yeah, and he's going all the way down. Yeah. And now we can do it to here. And now we can see exactly what he needs to do. Now, I normally don't allow my trains to go up and down. I normally don't mind them staying on 1 grade and just always staying at 1 grade. So I'm just... that was a locked map, but in this series I've allowed the trains to go up and down. We will have to double track this but to get it even functional because this will be a second train. So I might make something here which brings it down to grade, but let's first of all get ourselves stone. Now we've got stone over here, so I want to just I'm going to put myself a station, and to work out the length of station, my first thing I'm going to do is go back to this and just say, right, this station is 250 meters. Over here, this other station is 250 meters, so the new station is going to be that as well. So we're building out the maximum level station. So if I go here, and then I go to freight stations, and I do regular freight stations, and what I want to do with the stone is just put it in here. I want 2 platforms. So yeah, and then I want to put him all the way to the very end. All the way, sorry, with the full amount. And I'm going to do here a roll in load and then come back. So I want this to be, because that's quite good there. Just going to put him, say, well, we've got plenty of room here, so let's do him there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So we're going to roll in, load, and then go back. Yeah. So to do this, we want to load and then spin around here. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to try and get that. Now I want some symmetricality here. So let me put the roll back in the rollout track. So this is the track to get back. Yep. And so I want this to spin round. If I do that, ooh. Okay, so let's first of all just get rid of a little bit of this. Yeah. Okay, I'm hoping that that's enough for me to be able to do it. Although there's a second track there, so we're going to have to rebuild all this. So I'll tell you what, let's do it all simple for now and just do that. Yeah, that gets him back. And I need to get rid of the nubbin. Yeah, nice. Good. Okay, that's good. So we're going to roll into this, and then we're going to roll out there. So if I can do this, yeah, and then from here, I want to do, say, well, it's going to be a fairway before it does that, and then to there. Okay. So let's think about this. At what point does he need to come across? Right, let me do this first. Now I want this to be, see, these are both going down to grade, so I want them to be reasonably even. So what I'll do is I'll use this, because I want it to both look similar. So I'm just going to go like that. And I'm going to say, right, let me do this jaggedy bit like this. And just say, right, if there were two tracks next to each other, and we could put them both in right away, one like this, and I want to say the down to ground is that. Yep. And if there was another one here, down to ground is that, and they should be identical. Oh, it's electrified because I was on that. Okay, cool. Well, we can get this. We can go electrification off, and I want to do, so it is electrification off. Yep. Okay, and I can turn the electrification off there as well, can't I? Yes, I can. Good. Okay, going back onto tracks, and so this is this. And we just want functional at the moment. And where would I go? If I go straight across, we come to here, and yeah, see, we are getting there. I've got to watch the I've got to watch how this all goes with costs as well. So what we want to do next, yeah, is I'm just going to press play. Yeah, because I want money to continue rolling in. So I'm going to let that play, which means I won't be able to get any refunds for doing things incorrectly. So if I do this, and I've done that there, so that means I should be able to allow a bit of room here. Because what I want to do is just go industry, mining, and I want stone mines. Ooh. Iron mine, dairy mine, coal mine, sawmill. I need to research a stone mine. Brilliant. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see how that is. That's going to change things a little bit. So let me come over here and go, let's start the research, and it's going to be mining 2. And to get those, I need wood beams. Okay, I want to change that to wood beams, mining 2. And we're making those. So I want to pick up mining 2 and get the wood beams going. Okay, and that means that these two trucks, so if I go here to my fleet manager and I do the route, I want something that's going to research, so it'll be these two. And they're for iron bars at the moment, so what I want to do is send both of those to depot. Can I send them to nearest depot? Yeah. If I send them to nearest depot, let's see where they go to. I think I've only got one depot, yeah. So if we have this right down the Gunbarrel Highway, there they are heading down there. And they need to be now, because these guys will need to be wood beams. So wood beams, okay, cool. So they need to be changed into wood beam trucks, and I'm hoping those two can do that. So let's see here. Can I refit them for wood beams? No, I can't. Okay, so we'll just keep those two in there, and I want to buy something new that's going to be for wood beams, and it's going to be these two. Actually, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't want to buy any trucks, so what I'm going to do is just go to Route Manager and say, have we got any that are for them? Those guys, and do they take 7 per? Yeah, do they take 7 per? Yeah, 7 and 7. So they'll take 7. Great. So I want to take 3 of these guys off the wood to Arelon, and I want to send them to send them to the nearest depot. Okay, so they'll go into that. Let's see those guys come in. They'll come roaring in. And now what we want to do is do Research City is the name of the drop-off. Here's these 3 trucks that are coming in there. So I can head onto Garage and I can say, right, I want to reconfigure these guys. So speed 1, and I want to reconfigure these guys for wood beams. I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to reconfigure them for automatic. And I think that will help me. Yeah, let's do that. Reconfigure for auto, and then that might help me when moving them around. For auto. And then the route is going to be different. So not wood to Arrowland. I want to do an individual route, and it's going to be. Let's do research truck, and I want the iron ore collection point. The collection point, please. In fact, we're going to do research truck and get rid of both of them, and I want the collection point to be. Where is it? Ooh, hang on. What are we doing? We're in Copperland. Where are we? Oh, yep. That's that. So I want the collection point to be here. Okay, and it can be load of the full. It can go either of the stops. That's fine. And then I want the drop-off point to be Research City, and it will be unload of the full. A research truck, and I want to call it like that, and I want to say you're fine, and that means I can assign this guy to research truck, and he should be doing the same thing, wood collection to research city, which means I can now assign this guy to research truck, and then I can go get rid, and then these guys are now heading off to their part. So they'll do that. There's 3 of them. They'll go ahead, and it's only a short route, but you'll see them bring up this to the research, and that'll be fantastic. So I'm going to go speed 3 while that builds, and we can let everything else get going as well. Because what we can do is we can start building some of the complex infrastructure. It actually doesn't matter if we keep this single tracked here, because only one train is going to be here. So maybe what we do is we keep them single tracked and we just do the double tracking along this bit. Either way, I think what I'm going to have to do with the double tracking is I'm going to have to do a bit of deleting. So let's just we will pause the game for a moment. How's the research? Still waiting on the first one. I mean, I'd like to see what's happening with the research, if we could. Is the saving going on? This might be it here, is he? No, he's not. Ooh. Oh, yeah, because it's that type there. So we want to change this to auto, and hopefully... Yeah, there we go. Changing that to auto, and it allows that to be stored and then be used for these. And that means that the resources are just going to sit in here and they get used by laboratories. And now we've completed 2. So that is good. Lovely. Very happy with that. Little sip of wine. Now the building. So I'm going to go speed 1 on this for the moment. And I want to build this guy here. So first of all, I want to see if I can get across this. That might be the problem. But what we'll do is we'll bulldoze a few things first. Let's bulldoze that park. You're not much to bulldoze. I'm going to try and keep those guys. You're fine. And I want to bulldoze this. And I want to see if I can get across with just that road like that. I might need to change the intersection because of the dropping down. I'm pretty sure I will need to do that actually. But what I'd like to do is, can I get the rails and can I come across here? So I want to go bridge. And I want to come across. It's going to be cast iron. Oh, that's better. If I go down to 0. If I go down to 2. Then I want this guy to come across. Now, he's there. That's the problem, is that guy, yeah. But that will get me to where I need to get to. So is that good? I'm just looking at the back of it. Yeah, it is good. Okay, let's build that, because at least then that's nice. I'm starting to double track this right up. Okay, we need to redo this part underneath. So this is going to be a lot of bulldozing actually. So let's see here. You're gone. And I do need to just keep it going while we get them out of there. And now pause it. Yep, nice. Okay, so I think I can keep the grade bit. I need to get rid of this bit. And then I think I need to get rid of that bit. And what we need to do here is just go goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye for now. And then we want this to come in. So what I want to do now is just see, I wonder if I build this now. Actually, let's go back to the building of this, say bridge, and let's put you at 2. And I just put this in here. So that now, how much is it going to be to build the rest of the full bridge? So at least it lets me build that. If I come all the way across, oh, okay, let's just come across to here then. 151,000. That's a lot, but we are really getting there with that. So that's not too bad. And then we'd have to do the rest as well. But we need this to be functional, especially for dairy. So let's keep this going. And just have him come in there. And just, if I've done that, let me try give him extra 4 pieces of land. So 1, 2, let's just do that. Come in now. Get the road. And say, there we go. So if you come to here, yep. And now if we do that, can you connect in? You can. But I don't know if it's a good thing. I could do this. Yeah, it won't really do too well. I'll tell you what we could do though. It's that road there that's going to be the problem. So what about if we do this? What about if we go... That does work. Yep. And then that does work. Perfect. Nice. So that is great. We can actually unpause that and everyone can have their fun. Research is happening. We might need to just wait. I don't think we're going to be able to get the stone going, but this is good because the double tracking is good and we can do the signaling as well. We certainly can just go, speed 1. And what we can do now, let me just put a little bit of extra land in here. Terraforming, and it's going to be slightly off, but we could do this. Yeah, it's going to be slightly off on that one. That's fine though. I'm happy for that. And then here I need to terraform this guy out to there, and then I want to drop in these guys with a bit of extra room as well. Yeah, just put him all the way down to ground. In fact, I'm going to just get rid of that. Yeah, like that, and that can be a bit natural as well, so that's good. Okay. Now to do this, let's get the bridge. So we go here. I do like this. I'm using a different way here. I'm pressing bridge first, and then bringing it down. It's keeping the bridge type remembered for me. And now 0 because we're at grade, so that's good. So that bridge is nice. Oh, let's connect him up as well. Yeah, so that'll be good. And we can do some signaling here, which is nice too, because you can only signal on land. So that is excellent. Very happy with that. Okay, so now we definitely are going to need, let's get this terraforming. And we use the flatten tool. And we'll just see if we can get ourselves a little bit more. Let's try and have a little bit more fun there. I just want it to be a little bit more random as well. Yeah. Yeah, and we can actually make this a live double tracked area, so can you use it in both directions immediately. So that's not too bad. And then we'll come across here, and I think we need to be 3 across, so we'll see about that. Because this is going to be here. Yeah, so we go another one, yeah, and then up to there. So it'll be like this. So that's all good. And we will re-signal. So we'll change this now, and we'll re-signal up a couple of different things. So first of all, I'm just going to get rid of this bit, and then I'm going to get rid of all of these signals for the moment. Yep. Come back to Terraform and pick up just a little bit off here. Try and keep it natural. 1, 2 more there. And we'll come in here and put this one on. Brilliant. Still waiting on the roads and rails update for Voxel Tycoon. Been waiting for that one for quite a while. But staying positive. Why not? Yeah, why not stay positive on that one? Oh my god, it's just been ages since I've done any signaling. Okay, let's use some block signals here, and we'll put them on there. And I think I'm just going to put 2 before the bend here, and then right at the end, we've got them at the end there, so that works quite nice. So that would work quite nicely with that. I'm going to just put 2 here because that was an opportunity to do that. And then I'm going to put 2 well, we will have a complex intersection here, so there'll be quite a bit happening over here. But we may as well work this out now. The branch lines are a bit different. We've got 6. Yeah, I think we should just get all this going. Actually, let's get it going. So what I want to do is let me just grab my terraforming and just take these back a tiny bit more. Yeah, that's nice. Yep. And then these guys can come back a little bit too, so you can see right into it, which is good. Yep. There we go. I like to be able to see into that part, which is nice. A little bit of, yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then that's the rest of the other part of the map anyway. But we don't want those big bits, so we'll just do that. Nice, good. Okay, and of course we're going to have to do the same thing here with the chipping. But these are like, look at them, 40, 120, so, you know, a couple hundred quid for these guys, and it works. Okay. I am committing to infrastructure costs here after just saying I might be a bit careful. Yeah, those two are exactly the same, which is nice, those ramps. And we'll just get this going to here. Okay, and I'm going to try putting this in here. If I put bridge going off, and I drop down to 2, oh, sorry, if I drop, yep, down to 2, not 1, and I put this here. So that would be there, and that is identical. So that is nice. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so you've got the arts right the way to the end, plus you got this. Oh, you got an extra pylon at that end, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. Let me see. So what's going to be happening is they're going to be coming in on the left, and they're going to be going around there on the left. So that works. They're going to be coming back on the right. So that means this guy's going to be coming back on the right as well, which means we're going to be doing a bit of this. And as long as I can get rid of my gubbins, my nubbins, the little nub bits. Yep. And yep. Nice. And then this will be going out on the right, and let me just put one extra bit of terraforming in here, just there. Yep. So he'll be going out on the left hand side, sorry, heading outwards, which means let's put the approaching track first, which will be here. Yeah, which will be there, and then straight into this, and that makes that intersection good. And then we don't have any need at the moment for goods to go across this way, but we will at some point. So I imagine this intersection is going to grow quite a bit. But yeah, we can double track all this at some point. Yeah, because what I could do is I could do this, and just have him going from one side to the other. Now that'll do some signaling. We have to do some signaling gymnastics, but we can sort that out. So let's do this here. I need a signal right on that bit, and because we've just come off the truss bridge, what we're going to need to do, that's a nice approach sitting there like that. Look at that, right against the bridge on the end. I like that. What we are going to need to do is just put it right here. The signal right on the bit. So heading back into town can be a block signal, so back in here can be block, but heading outwards can be a chain because you're coming to a complex intersection. Okay, same thing here, heading in, you've got a chain signal in, but a simple block coming out. And over here, same thing, if we look at it approaching the intersection, you've got a chain coming in and a block coming out. And I'm using semaphores in this one. So that's quite nice, and that would work. So that means that this is one giant big block here, but that's all right. And then coming down to here, you've got a block signal, and then we're loading up. I think we could, yeah, we decided what we could do is block, but then these guys have to be able to get out there. So we'll just keep one train at the moment. No, we need to be able to put 2 in. So let's get that going. Are we going to be able to do this? Yeah, I think what we are going to do here is build this differently. So if we do this, yeah, and then, yeah, if I do pause that and go get rid of, say, this, sorry, just delete, say, this, and then just out to these curve bits. What I want to do is the sharpest possible, and I don't think this is going to work. I think we're going to have to build into this area, but we'll just try and get this part first. So I need to start this one back and it will go to there. Make sure we can remove the nub before we move on. Then the next ones, you're better off coming from this direction and building in reverse and saying, right, they're going to be here, but I need them to be neat as well. So that's nice and neat. And then here, we might as well keep it going, and I need it to be the same angles and approach. So one click, and then in as well. So that would work quite nicely. That means that they're coming in this way. I'm going to put a signal here just before that. These look like signal boxes almost. What I'm going to do is just put a semaphore straight away, a block semaphore here. And then coming into a decision, I'm going to go with a pre-chain semaphore heading in the same direction that way. And then I think, don't know why, but I'm going to put 3 here heading this way. So where can I put them that they'll work? I'll put them on the second voxel in, so to be into there. Oh. They are pre's, they're chains, they need to be blocks. So singles, there, nice. Then coming out, even though there's a decision to be made up ahead, let me just get rid of you and you to start with, and we'll put all the signaling in again. But even though there's a decision to be made, you only need a block because the decision is the same for everyone. It's just find the track and get out. So that works. I like those geographies. Yeah, these work nicely. So from here at the very start, what we'll do is we'll grab this, and I just want to put a block, and I'm going to put it right at the start there because the train will overhang at the back, but it'll line up to the front of the platform, and that means we've got the opportunity to put here's a right angle, but we can put something just out of here. So I'm going to go there, and I'm going to go there. Right, and then I'm not going to put another one over here. Actually, I am going to put one just there heading that way. Yeah, good. Nice little block there. That's fine. The little blocks are fine. So I'm going to unpause the game. And we're at 500,000, which is not too bad. Let me make sure we're on speed 1. The money's coming in, so I was thinking, whoa. This guy's just picking up lots of people as well. Here's the train coming back. So this is all quite good. So we're actually ready to start. Is that a... Oh, no, I'm just being haunted by geography here. We're ready to start actually... we can complete this track here. We've got enough money, so let's do this. We know what it's going to be. It's going to be all the way across. We want to mirror this, so we go like this. We go like this. And then here it's a bit more difficult. As we go across, and I think I go out 1 and in 1. Yeah, nice. And then that is the same. And then I come across to there. Yep. And then here we might as well fix this. Only very small to completely fix it, but this is the approach here. And I think I want to mirror this and have it do that. But I need to come in a bit. See that? Because of the shape of the station, you've got an extra space in there. So that works quite nicely. Okay, so at this point, this is a nice opportunity to do some signaling, some seagulls going crazy. So coming in, we'll do a chain signal because there's a decision to be made, platform 1, platform 2, but on its way back matching a block signal. Yep. And then I think here I'm just going to do one just after the decision. I'm going to go there, and I don't like it, but I will. Out here, the idea, we might have to redo some of this because we want these guys to, let's come out for 1 and then do that. So I need this to follow around. So we do that. And if I go like this, I'm hoping you can go like this as well. And then from here, let's do it back in. Let's do it back in. And then back into there. Does that work? Used to use the B key for bulldoze. Ooh, interesting. I think it'll work. I think this will work. Yeah, I think we do that. And now if we can remove the nubs, yep. Yeah, we can do that. That's nice. That's much better. Okay. Let me do the same signaling here as we just talked about over in the other spot. So we go directly out of the station, 2 of those. And it doesn't matter because once you get clear of this, they're both going into the same. And then heading back the other way, we want this to be there. And I want it to line up with those guys. So that works quite nicely. And then you've got here to tell him which way to go as well. So that works well. What we must remember, actually with the stone, is... that's right, we're waiting on our friend there. We are waiting on our lovely research, and research is coming along. So this is going to be me in between episodes just maxing out the trucks on those, or putting lots of trucks on just to get them going. But I do like that we've double tracked and we've solved some geographical problems. Let's spend the rest of the episode double tracking this bit as well, because it's an interesting one and I like it. We have a terrace here, so what we can do is I want to put some more. Let's do something here. This is stopping it from going up there anyway, so what we can do is remove that was blocking, and I could here just put a road right at the back. Just put a road in here, yeah, right up against that. Sort of nice. It's cheap to put a road in, and I'm hoping it's going to let some growing at the back there. And that means that here's the barrier. At the moment, this is the barrier for the end of the town. So if I put that here, this is going to be my double tracking. And now I know what I need to do. I need to cut in, yeah, but we'll do that in a sec. And then coming out is going to be like this. So that gets me the same. Yes, it does. Ooh, yeah, it's not too bad. Similar. I'm happy with it. And we do this. And we do that. Yep. Okay, let's use terraforming tool. Our friend again, and we'll pick it up at this sort of width. I think that's nice, and we'll take him across to there. Okay, and I want to remove all the signaling from here because we're going from single track where the signals are placed on the outside of the track, and we're going to be using them as a double track where the signals are placed on the inside. But we'll go over that in just a sec. So that's there, and we can get rid of a little bit here. Something I always do in Voxel Tycoon is I kind of go, oh, I'm just going to single track it, and then you know what? I go, oh, forget it. I'll just double track because it's better to double track everything. Now, we did this so that they could come in, but now that we've got the second track there, we've got an opportunity to make a change here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove, I want to remove just from the curve, yeah, so there, and then these guys, yeah, this is going to be coming out and hitting on the outbound track. So let's imagine for the moment that there's no issues here, and that we don't need to worry about that. I'm just going to just get rid of, say, this. Yep, and then these two signals. Making sure we hit the right hitbox there to get them. And then that means that it's just in a pure world, you're rolling in this way, and once getting down to here, we want to make sure that they can do the right thing, which I don't know if they can, so we might do it differently. We might do it, so if you're rolling out, well, let's do it now then. So let's think of the future. Do this bit. We've got the money here to do it. And so this is just going to be a case of that. Do you to there, which means you go to there. So that is a nice even one, and that means that this guy with an extra space in between, see the spacing, this guy here just comes across. Again, it's being funny from that way, so I go the other way, and that's nice. So now the signaling's good. What I am going to do is just get rid of, sorry, now the track is good, get rid of the signaling there, start fresh on the signaling, which I like. And here I want to, you know, basically do this. So let me do this and then just get him into there. Yep. And let me see if I can do exactly the same. Just get him into here. So if I do that and then that, just see if I can get a symmetrical go in. Yeah, I think it is nice. Starting with the signaling, let's use some blocks, and we'll do them right at the front of the platform there, there, and there. And there's no decision to be made, so once you're all together, let's put him here, and then let's try and get one on the other side. And don't put them on the 45s, just put them on the right angles as you see the map. And then over here we haven't got one to line up there, so we'll put another one in sort of here. We'll go to the end of this. I want these four signals to be together. I want the overhang to be there so they can still unload, so we'll put the signalings along here. They would have come out of there and made the decision, so it's in, and this one's out, but the complex decision to make here, therefore it needs a chain signal, is going to be that one, and that means a single semaphore block here. Nice. Okay, this is good. Well, actually, that isn't going to be the case. Let's take those out because we've got to connect up this. So we'll do that in a sec. Let me finish signaling this to start with. Let me just go. So once you get to here, I want a block and a block. Nice. And then that's the chain and the chain there. So that's all nice. I'm going to leave that. So that's good. Really long stretches, you can use the signal distancer, which we'll probably use over there in just a sec, and just do it on one side and then manually match on the other side. See, these trains here are actually you're signaled, so you might be right to go. It'd be interesting to see if he does go when he's empty. You can see there's a bit of wood and a bit of iron ore still on him, but once that's gone, he should be right to go. I want to see how this is going to be best, because I don't know if I can make that. I like the idea of putting these two on together. So let me do this. Come forward 2. So 1, 2. Another one. And you're there, which means can I now, once he's clear, you can do it from the back. Yeah, that's nice. I want to see if I can do that a little bit further down though. Yeah, see, that is nice. So both of these are coming out or coming in. Well, they're both coming out. So I can't route to this at the moment. I can't get them to drive to this. I can get them to warp to it, but I can't get them to manually drive to it because I don't have an approach from the inbound track, this track on the left. No worries. Let's start the signaling here. So if I do, you don't have a decision to make. You're both going into the same. So we could say, right, line them up with these. We can, and then all those line up nicely. So you're both heading outbound. Here, I'm just going to say, yeah, nice. And I think that's it. I think that just works. Let's go ahead and buy a stone train next. And once we get a stone train, no, let's get the signaling going out here first as well. So once you get off this, I'm now just going to put in a semaphore here and here. Then I'm just going to use my multiple. And I want this to be a distance of 250 meters because my trains are going to be 250 meters because of the length of the because of the length of it all. So if I do yeah, that puts him, you see him up ahead. So if I go here, yeah, that should have put these guys up. So these are now 250 meters all the way. Now what they'll do is they'll just go up to the next signal. So I now manually have to turn off the multiple tool, grab my semaphores and just manually place the other ones next to it. Don't try and use the multiple tool to do both directions. There's the seagulls again. Yeah, it won't do in both directions. You'll be spending all your time. And now look at that, the blocks are the same, so that's nice. So this was the last one before we ran out, and then we got these anyway. So what I'm just going to do is manually remove this one and this one. And that's quite good as well. We can also go ahead and select our train and we can get some other infrastructure here before we get this. But we do need to put in, I might just, let me see here. If I go, no, not stations. Can I do warehouses? And I want to have a large warehouse and I want to put the large warehouse in, say, here. Although that's quite good because that's, yeah, let's do that because that is touching this. I'm going to say automatic for this one, just do some bit of trialing on automatic, but we know it's going to be stone because we're going to put the stone in there once we get the mine. So the train will come in here and just wait. So let's get that train doing that, and that way we can get our second train going. Our second train should, is he? Let me see, what's he doing now? He's still got a bit. Let's go speed 3, and there he is. He is going now. Let's go speed 2 and just see what he does. So this is on our new signaling, and this is good. So instant validation straight away, although don't get too cocky, but the instant validation is if you've got the signaling all wrong, your train's not going to go anywhere. So we know that this one's going to be able to path his way to his destination. So that's quite good. And this is the first time we see him going across the double track. So that's all quite nice. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I didn't really know how I'm going to lay out everything, but I'm really happy with this because I love this idea of this raised truss bridge over this great barren landscape. I think it's quite nice. Here's probably a better space for the, this would have been a much better area to put in this, but if I have to put a level 2 one, I might put it over there and have that. I'm talking about the depot. So we'll go speed 1 and I'm going to buy, and if we're in speed 1 and we're buying, what are we buying? Are we only buying steam trains? Yes. I want powered then. Okay, I can only buy steam trains. Great. Let's buy the this one here seems to be pretty strong. And it's grey as well, which is nice. What? Yeah, so we can't get, yeah, so we'll do that for the moment. So just steam trains, and that's fine. If I'm going unpowered and the cargo is going to be stone, I can't get stone at the moment. So, yeah, can't get stone because I haven't unlocked stone mining. And we are approximately, oh, here we go, business went bankrupt. And it's wood planks, that's a shame, God. Okay, so if we're doing mining, we are approximately 22 of 75. So at least before the next episode, I can pay a bit of the debt down. Yeah, we'll start configuring that one. Don't spend the money. And it means that, yeah, I can pay a little bit of the debt down, get things going, and I can actually repay it a little bit now. Just borrow 20 grand, and then that way we're only paying interest on the 700,000, not the 1.2, so that'll be good. The episode is long, so we will be leaving it here shortly, but let's just check on things and make sure we, see how everything is. Once we get stone here, I'll need to find a way of getting stone up and across to there. I like the idea of connecting into Jacob's Ladder, and I like the idea of doing it around here and having a terrace. So I'm thinking of putting, this would look really cool actually. In fact, I might be able to do this now. Yeah, I could do this. Let me see. So if I do this, let me do one off as well. Just do it like that. I like the idea of the truck stop sitting up a bit and it all being a bit layered. Let me see if that will work. Oh, actually, I can just get that off there, can't I? Yes, I can. So if I do that for now, and then let's do that, and then not that, but this. Yeah, that could be good. Okay, so what I might do now is just see if I can get. See if we can get up there. Yeah, we've got actually. You know what? Let's just do this now as a little bit of a last infrastructure buy. So I want to come into truck stops, stations, and I want to pick up a loading station for this train. So it's going to be, I want 5, I think. So I'm going to try and do him like, see, that's nice if I can get it like that. Yeah, and I could see if I can get a road on the outside as well. So why don't we do that? And I want to touch both of these. See, I'm just looking at these two. So let me do that. So if I do that, that gets both, and then we can put all the rest around there. That would work quite nicely. I like him sunken down as well as you go along here. Yeah, I do like that. I think that is quite nice. Right, if we go to roads now, let's see if we can get all these roads going on. And then if we go to roads, let's see if we can get all these connected in as well. Yep. And now I'm hoping what we can do is this one comes straight into there. Yeah, see, that's nice. So he connects in, goes to one of the 4, and then leaves this way. That would work really well. So that would be nice. That means that if I put stone here, so once we do, I'm hoping I can put a warehouse in and put an old warehouse and put him here. That eventually I can change this into stone. And then that one is, let me just see, he should be connected logistically. Auto here, logistics. Yeah, he's connected to that, which is nice. And so that means stone is being picked up from, will be picked up from here and put straight into research, and I can reassign those trucks. So that'll be great. Right, I think I'm going to leave the episode here. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's been quite interesting, unlocking 2 regions, and let me just pay that down again. Borrow 20. Yeah. And then, yeah, unlocking 2 regions, double tracking here, putting in a big station, and putting in a lovely big truss bridge, another bridge here, double tracking the massive truss bridge over there, and then fully double tracking the entire cargo network, which is fantastic, including all the signaling. So don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the rest of the channel. This has been episode 6 of Voxel Tycoon, and the series is called Gunbarrel Highway. That's it there. Cheers.